7 Ways to Save Alibaba Shipping Costs. You may have imported different products from China and noticed that many Alibaba sellers charge high shipping prices. For example, you live in a large city in Australia, and samples of iPhone charging cables cost a total of $6 and air freight to me costs $80. So how do you save Alibaba shipping costs? Usually, you can save the Alibaba shipping cost in 3 ways. The shipping method, the product itself, reasonable packaging, looking for a shipping agent. Saving Alibaba shipping costs is your purpose, but it is not the only one. How to send the goods to your destination safely, quickly and efficiently is what we should pursue too. Basic shipping from Alibaba overview. How to shipping goods from Alibaba for the first time. How to save Alibaba shipping costs for the first time, less than 100 kilograms. The best way to place a first-time order from Alibaba or China is to ask the supplier to arrange for the shipping and add the invoice cost. Goods that are shipped via air come with no surprises. All you need to do is inform your supplier about your address. Considering your first transaction isn't huge, having the supplier ship the product for you can give you a quick overview of the shipping process. Why is Alibaba shipping so expensive? The reason why Alibaba delivery is so expensive is below reasons. 1. The long distance. The heavier your goods, the more Alibaba will charge for shipping. 2. Buyer-use air shipping with low order quantity. So, the shipping per unit is very high. Alibaba.com is a large quantity dealer, so if you do order around 500-1000 units, the shipping per unit isn't that expensive. 3. Use the wrong shipping method, or the supplier can't find the right shipping company, may also increase the Alibaba shipping costs. 4. Alibaba's official online shipping template will be much more expensive than offline ones, and the percentage of the cost can be changed manually by each seller. The best way to ship samples from Alibaba. As a general rule, the items that weigh less than or equal to 200 pounds should be shipped via air. For that, the average Alibaba shipping costs can be somewhere between $6–15 per pound. The items that weigh more than this can be shipped using air or sea freight. This method is cost-effective, but it can also become complicated. If it's a ubiquitous product, you may be able to find it with cheap shipping, on AliExpress, even free shipping. If you shipped via Air Express, then it should arrive in anywhere from 3–10 business days. If via air freight, the Alibaba shipping times will take 20–45 days. If via sea, this will be more like 30–60 days. Dimensional weight versus actual weight. As with most businesses, cost can't be the only consideration, but it is usually a primary and determining factor. So let's first start with how to calculate the shipping price. There are 2 different weight concepts here. One is the actual weight and the other one is the dimensional weight. Actual weight is exactly what the product weighs including packaging. Dimensional weight takes into account the volume, including length, width, height of the package that you are shipping. For sea freight, dimensional weight equals package volume, 6,000, while for air freight, dimensional weight equals package volume, 5,000. The billable weight is defined as the greater of the 2 weights, actual versus dimensional, and this will be used to calculate the final shipping rate. Because of this rule, you can communicate with your supplier and try to package your goods in the best way that has the smallest package volume to save your Alibaba shipping costs. If you are looking at ongoing shipments, discuss packaging options with your supplier. You might be able to seriously cut the Alibaba freight costs. Who can help you manage to ship from Alibaba, by yourself, or by an agent? There are 4 different ways that you can consider shipping from Alibaba. 1. Letting the supplier manage the shipping. Letting the supplier manage the shipping is common among inexperienced importers. It's very simple, and all you need to do is to tell the supplier that you want them to ship the cargo as COF, port of destination, or DAP, your facility address, and they'll do the rest. The downside of this way is that you'll probably end up paying a bit more than really needed. 2. Do it all internally, for full control. Your time is the most valuable. When you work directly with a carrier, you cannot save that time, unless there's a specialized department with professional crews in your company. We don't think this is a viable option for small and medium enterprises. 3. Work with a freight forwarder in your country. This is perhaps the most convenient option for some of the importers. So what happens is this: small and medium companies try to work with a freight forwarder of the right size. But most of the forwarders don't always have their own office in China. They usually work with local agents, and add their margin on top of that agent's fee. Though it may be the most convenient way, this is not a cheap option, and not so efficient. 4. Work with a freight forwarder based in China. More and more importers have chosen this option. The advantage is speed. The forwarder can keep close touch with your supplier, and keep you informed of everything. When trouble happens, your local partner will solve that ASAP. Save Alibaba costs. Conclusion: the best way to save Alibaba shipping costs is to arrange the shipping by yourself, and find a good shipping agent. A good early indicator of a good freight forwarder's level of customer service is how long it takes them to respond to your request for a quote. If it takes a week or more, then regular and transparent communication during the shipment process doesn't bode well. We are responsible for managing some steps of the import process. We are experts in global transportation. Our vast experience makes us capable of delivering goods via air and sea freight, Amazon FBA, DDP, China Consolidation Service, shipments, and express cargo. We guarantee you the quickest and most trustworthy procedures to save your Alibaba shipping costs. In order to help you save Alibaba shipping costs better, we would like to give you a reference price for shipping from China. So, you can make a comparison with your supplier. Just submit the form, and we will reply in one day.